Why do Americans struggle with high-context cultures in Asia? Imagine moving to a place where words are just part of the story, and much of what is meant is hidden in the way things are said or not said at all. That's what high-context cultures are all about. In many Asian countries, people relying on shared knowledge, social bonds, and subtle cues to communicate. For Americans, used to being direct and clear, this can feel like trying to read a secret code. When Americans first arrive, they often notice that conversations are less straightforward. Instead of saying exactly what they mean, locals might hint or imply things, expecting others to read between the lines. This can cause confusion and frustration, especially if they are used to explicit instructions and open discussions. This difference in communication styles is a big part of what causes culture shock symptoms. Americans might feel misunderstood or even ignored because they are not picking up on the unspoken rules. Building relationships is another challenge. In high-context cultures, trust and social bonds are built over time through indirect interactions, shared experiences, and understanding social norms. Americans tend to focus on efficiency and getting things done quickly, which can seem cold or impersonal to locals. They might struggle to see the importance of small gestures or social etiquette that help maintain harmony and save face. For example, avoiding conflict and not openly criticizing someone is highly valued in many Asian societies, but Americans might see this as avoiding honesty or transparency. In the workplace, these cultural differences can be even more noticeable. Many Asian companies emphasize group consensus and collective success, rather than individual achievement. Americans, who often prioritize personal accomplishments and direct communication, may find it hard to adapt to this team-oriented approach. They might feel left out of decision-making or unsure how to express disagreement without causing offense. Understanding and respecting local social norms is essential. For instance, in some Asian countries, bowing or exchanging small gifts are common ways to show respect. Americans might overlook these gestures or accidentally offend someone by not following the etiquette. Learning about these customs and practicing patience can help ease the transition. Adapting communication styles is also key. Americans can try to listen more carefully for hints and read between the lines. Asking polite questions or observing how locals interact can provide clues on how to behave appropriately. Seeking advice from local colleagues or friends can give practical tips on what to say or do in different situations. Living abroad involves more than just cultural understanding. Cost of living, health care, and housing are practical factors that influence daily life. The cost of living varies greatly across Asia, from affordable countries like Vietnam and Thailand to more expensive places like Singapore or Japan. Americans should research local prices for groceries, transportation, and entertainment to budget well. Healthcare systems in Asia differ from those in the United States. Some countries have excellent public health care, but it may require understanding local procedures or language barriers. Americans should consider international health insurance plans that cover medical needs abroad. When it comes to housing, options range from high-rise apartments to traditional houses. Costs depend on the city and neighborhood, so it's wise to explore different areas and consider proximity to work or amenities. By understanding these cultural and practical differences, Americans can better navigate the challenges of high-context cultures in Asia. Embracing the subtle cues, respecting social norms, and preparing practically can turn cultural adaptation into a rewarding experience.